the flywheel effect, how to use it to win in the market. Most consultants, digital agencies and marketing agencies continue to sell the quick fix, a funnel or some new method to have customers flooding into your business and appointments stacking up in your calendar. And that may work for low risk or low stakes appointments. I kind of think it's more targeted at $1 to $2 to $5 or $10,000 purchases, not complex purchases in the complex business environment. And I know, speaking to my clients, why they get really frustrated with digital agencies and their marketing teams who keep trying to sell these solutions to them. Because fundamentally, they're frustrated because they realize that their marketing teams or their agencies just don't understand their business and don't understand their customers. And all they really want is someone who understands the complex nature that they're selling. And this happened again the other day. I was talking to one of my new clients and we're working through a workshop, and they're a really complex business, or they're a complex solution. They're a big data provider or big data solutions provider, and they are trusted with their customers' data. So if they stuff up, it is big stakes for their customers. So they build long-term relationships with their customer. It's a complex sale and it's got a long sales process. And they'd looked at some digital agencies, and guess what? They said, all they need is a funnel, have a webinar at the end of the funnel, and you'll have customers flooding in. And it just doesn't work in that space. Now, having been on both sides of the fences, having bought complex solutions when I worked in the corporate environment and worked with my clients as we've sold complex solutions into business, I get it. And I have a framework and a model that I work with my clients, and I call it the PACT framework, P-A-C-T. Now, the PACT framework, very simply, P is about proficiency. You have to be the best in the market, or in the top 2 or top 3 in the market. You have to have the core underlying skills to deliver the promises that you're saying you deliver. A, authority. You have to have authority in the market. You need to be a leader in the market, an opinion leader, a thought leader in front of the customer's mind. And to do that, you need C. You need consistency. Day in, day out, you need to build that consistency into the market. And then finally, once you've done P, A, C, you get T, which is trust. You're the first person customers call when they have a problem. When they want that solution, they call you. Now, here's the hard thing about the PACT model, and I shouldn't say my model's hard, but here's the truth to it. It's a flywheel. Now, a flywheel is a big wheel that just takes a lot of effort and momentum to get going. But once it gets going, it's a lot easier to fuel and to move forward. And this is how B2B complex sales works. First off, you do some things in market and you push just a little bit and it doesn't move. You're doing a lot of market. You're not necessarily seeing the immediate results. There are no silver bullets. Then you push some more and you start to creak, and it starts to move forward. You're starting to gain momentum, but it's still a lot of effort. And then finally, one day you'll just push and it becomes easy and it starts to gather momentum. That's when you get market momentum, and that's how you do B2B marketing. You've got to lay the foundations. You've got to have the proficiency. You've got to build that market momentum bit by bit. You've got to have the authority. You've got to keep pushing to gain momentum, and that's consistency. And then finally, once you've had that, the wheel keeps moving and you've got that trust, and then customers start to come to you. Then you're synonymous with solving that solution in market. So you can look for the quick fix, burn your money, waste your money on that, or you can work with a partner that really understands B2B. So ask your team, who are they working with, and how are they implementing the PACT model? The PACT model again, proficiency, authority, consistency, which gives you trust, which gives you market momentum. If you have market momentum, you win in market.